This is Julian Kulik. I am a digital cinematographer, and I am a digital cinematographer who can definitely savor the dishes you chefs at 0.0 have served. The visuals, music, and profound writing on Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown were mixed together to make a meal. To me, the crew were all chefs, blending sizzling visuals with raw writing and spicy music to create a dish that was always mindful of where it came from. Like many of the people they recorded, the crews used what ingredients they had. And the food, well, you know, the food they cooked was delicious. I too share this love of creatively blending local ingredients to tell stories. When Grandpa passed away, people cooked. They cooked chicken and macaroni and made desserts to comfort the family. Me? I cooked a movie, and I used what local ingredients I had. You see, Grandpa was no longer there for another take. One thing I'd like you to remember about my style is that I consider myself a chef. I'm a chef, and I cook with what I have. Grandpa's shop is where he shed blood and sweat. There were no tears. He wasn't a crying man. And like everything on his property, he built it. He built it from the sand up. So his shop, I knew, had to be a main ingredient I used to cook his memorial video. I shot a scene the night before my movie was played at his service. It was a simple scene looking inside his workshop from a dark outside. The large gray steel workbench was lit from above with incandescent. There was no sound, no motion, and then it was a simple flavor, but I'm sure you understand how it lived in its own space and resonated. I am a chef and I cook with what I have. So who am I? What are my ingredients? I was born of the art, architecture, food, and music that is the essence of New Orleans. Over a career, the U.S. Air Force taught me a lot, including how to work with others. I also experienced the humbleness of being a guest to other cultures. It was my love of cooking movies that led me to Full Sail University, from which I earned a digital cinematography bachelor's. Among the many classes were location lighting, when I studied working within a fixed budget to emotionally impact a scene with creative lighting techniques, and composition and visual design, which helped me enhance my visual stories through an understanding of depth of field, lens selection, and exposure control. I am also a Federal Aviation Administration certified remote pilot, because I do love a flying camera. Another one of my classes at Full Sail was web design, and, so to speak, I washed a few dishes on YouTube. I am interested in helping you explore some better ways to use these video sharing websites to help you feed more people. YouTube alone, for example, is serving over 1 billion users, or almost 1/3 of the people on the internet. You see, because Parts Unknown has inspired me, I aspire to help you keep telling your reflective stories. The kitchen is open to anyone, anywhere, anytime who has a good story to tell. I ask you, please consider me and my own unique way of storytelling a good pairing with your own dishes. And lastly, browse through my portfolio, sample some more of my video dishes, so hopefully we can cook together. I am a chef, and I cook with what I have.
So randomly, gonna trek the globe and the planet be your brain. Like an episode of Anthony Bourdain. Gonna trek the globe and the planet be your brain. Like an episode of Anthony Bourdain.